This episode is sponsored by Baby Audio, maker of creative instruments and effects plugins. They just kicked off their spring sale with deep discounts available on all bundles and individual plugins. This is one of 2 big sales they run during the year. So head on over to babyaud.io to check out the deals and take an additional 15% off using the code HMD15. Spring sale ends May 19th. Hurry. Now, on to your episode.
I'm doing my research though.
Hold on, just for context. Right now, Courtney is trying to figure out if he has zero cross point, like the ability to draw, like, and fix zero cross point issues.
If Ableton don't got that, it's over.
So y'all got it. FL does have it.
Come on.
We have it. We Pro Tools. That's like old. Like that's like an old trick we have that we can literally if there's clicks and pops and stuff like that. Shout out Dom Segal if you just happen to come across his content, and he was showing how he had this huge click in his audio, and basically what he did was he just drew the waveform to basically shape it so it didn't click anymore. Kind of like fixing the zero crossing point for the most part.
Quick question.
Yeah.
A quick statement. If you're an engineer and you email me anything not from a Gmail account, I'll judge you. Or send me your email just at Hotmail. I don't like that. That's just...
Yeah, I feel like if you Hotmail me, that's your junk email. Because that's my junk email. It's Hotmail.
I feel like Google got a monopoly on emails.
They do.
I don't know why. It's just fly.
Because you know why?
No.
Gmail, you needed to know 2 people in order to get a Gmail.
I never knew that.
Yeah, it was something like that. So it became really cool. I think that was a part of the marketing. So it was like genius level stuff that they was doing.
Introduce podcast.
I will. You know who does that with the plugins? CubeTech. Remember Devvon put us onto that?
I don't recall.
The plugins that you gotta get invited to have?
Yeah, he just said
CubeTech.
that.
I remember that. We gotta investigate them too, by the way, because what is that about?
If y'all gatekeeping plugins, I don't want it.
I feel you though. I'm just wow. Yo, I'm cool on that.
Anyway, Clubhouse for plugins is crazy. Can you?
So I think there's a way we can, but it's very roundabout. But yeah.
Wow, so you don't have zero cross point basically.
No, we can't just take a pencil and draw that shit. That's crazy.
That's wild. That's like a really common DAW thing too. I'm sure Personas can do it because Personas is Pro Tools low key.
Ableton,
Studio One is dead.
Pro
Studio One is dead Pro Tools, bro.
Let me just say,
it's ugly Pro Tools.
It's very unattractive, but it's dead Pro Tools.
Well, let me just say,
what
now? Listen, I'm really standing here on 12, and I'm trying, but no 0 point, no stem separation. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, I didn't even get the CD Baby integration, huh?
I need that.
Yo, Pro Tools, we have the MIDI effects. Can I be honest though?
Corny.
Hold on. Can I be honest though? That's not what I wanted.
I know. It's not what a lot of y'all wanted.
I was like, we didn't. Just fix the piano roll. That's
no.
You know what I'm saying? To start.
How about you? To start, VST support.
That's not happening. Yeah, y'all not getting that.
Why?
Can I be honest with you? I feel like if we give VST support in Pro Tools, I feel like there's going to be so many bugs with the program. I got a bad feeling.
Something you got to squash.
I hear you. You're right. What? But I feel like there's going to be mad bugs. So I'm just just leave it alone. Just keep it AAX. And Serato, please come here. Come into
how about Serato?
AAX.
You know what? Oh, man. If I owned UAD or Waves or something, I would boycott AAX. Until Pro Tools, bro. You remember how Adele?
They would lose so much more. Are you silly?
Adele said she wouldn't put her album on Spotify until they took out the shuffle button. What Spotify was known for, the shuffle button. And guess what? When you automatically played an album, remember, it used to just shuffle.
Yo, that's a fact. That was nasty. And don't shuffle my album, bro.
And then Adele said, nah, I don't want that. And they took it off her album the day her album came out.
Why would you put shuffle on an album anyway?
It's corny.
I ain't gonna lie. You're a sick person to shuffle an album. First listen.
It's kind of nasty.
That's kind of nasty as no. That's beyond nasty.
I ain't gonna lie. Real talk. If we ever have anyone from Pro Tools back on the pod, that's the first question. And you don't BS me an answer. Where's the VST support? Why did you guys choose not to do VSTs in the beginning? And why are you still choosing not to?
Not to.
Shout out my guys and girls at Avid. But I'd be so honest with them, as you can see.
It's kind of strange.
Also,
this is the My Audio Nerds podcast.
This is the My Audio Nerds podcast, the podcast for audio nerds like yourself. Please make sure you comment, like, and subscribe. Also, remember, one lucky person in the comment section is going to get that VIP Gold Edition, VIP Rosetta EQ or compressor. So please make sure you leave your @name for Instagram in the comments, and we'll get that to you. Also, you can become a paid member of this channel, which is very, very helpful to us, where you get exclusive content, exclusive episodes, episodes of me mixing and mastering videos, as well as a lot of free goodies in the store, money in the store, and a bunch of other stuff. And then we have some really, really, really amazing stuff coming for you very soon. For instance, our members, paid members, are seeing this way before you. Shout out all our members and stuff like that.
For sure.
I am a Devvon Terrell Pro Tools user. Who are you, son?
I'm on a. What did he call me? Sam from Music Hack said he called me something really nice, but it was something about ImageLine. It was like something about me being a mascot for ImageLine. I'm not a mascot for ImageLine, but I am an FL user and a very passionate one. My name is Elgene. And yeah, man.
Remind me, I want to talk about something with Master Plan too. To the left of me.
And you already know, it's the guy. I'm about to actually use a nickname. You gotta find that guy that shouted out that nickname because you put me onto it, and I was like, wow, that is a pretty dope nickname. But today, it's your boy, the Ableton Door Slayer, Courtney Taylor.
I forgot what somebody called. They called you something funny.
The Door Slayer.
No, it was something else recently.
Nah.
I forgot what it was, but it was something really
Something
funny
new?
recently.
Are you really the Door Slayer?
Man, if I showed you what's been going on, I'm not gonna lie. The only thing I gotta say that I can't get a hold of is what? I'm just trying to figure out that orange clip functionality. Is getting my beats to sound as FL as it does. As far as recording though, not gonna lie, Pro Tools is definitely a thing of the past for me.
If we had
Stop, boy. What do you mean Pro Tools?
What do you mean, boy?
That's crazy facts.
Yeah.
What do you? That was funny, right?
Whoa!
Strike two.
Whoa!
I was like, same here.
Whoa!
What?
Go, yeah, continue.
What? You gotta watch the YouTube to understand what just happened, y'all. If you listening, you missed out. What are you talking about?
Man, my workflow of just being able to produce and then seamlessly record in Ableton.
Yeah.
Minimal. I hear you. I hear where a lot of people would say that, but like it's clean, it's seamless. It's a very good experience. I'm not gonna lie. I won't even lie.
It's gotten better.
We have off rip, not just like in terms of, oh my God, how it works overall, because I can see the Pro Tools says, oh my God, you don't know, like our little thing can do like millisecond increments, all that stuff. I'm just saying off rip when you load up the DAW, our take system is way better than Pro Tools.
Are you in?
And you know why I gotta say
our
that?
playlist? You talking about the playlisting and stuff like that?
And there's only one reason I gotta say that.
High?
And there's only one reason I gotta say that.
I have a really hot take. You ready for this?
Hold, real quick, because it's gonna go back to your point. The one reason I gotta say that is because it's a point that LJ has been making on this podcast for a long time, damn near a year now, about Pro Tools.
What?
Y'all got a big accessibility and just user interface issue, bro. I have to go into the settings and enable and do all this hocus pocus.
For what?
For loop playback and recording.
BS. All you have to do is command click the play button and it changes it.
Command click the
What is he talking about?
Can I be honest?
Can I be honest with y'all? I'm telling y'all, a lot of y'all be talking about Pro Tools, and I'm like, no, you just don't know how to use it. Like that's it. Literally, all I gotta do to change it from quick punch, all of that. Literally, I just press control, click the actual button, and it changes the modes.
I just recorded in loop mode.
Command click the play button. Now I'm in loop
I
mode.
don't got to command click in Ableton. I just gotta loop it and record.
I think
that you are. I hate you.
I
hate you.
I know you do.
Oh my gosh, I hate you because what you're saying is like okay.
It's an extra step. Sorry.
No, it's not. Oh my god.
LJ's point.
What is this point?
I think the DAW with the best
He's gonna
take system.
Take system.
Yes.
I know where he's gonna go.
Is obviously Logic.
I knew he was gonna go there.
How?
And it's just better. The 1, 2, 3 in the corner, the numbers in the corner. It's just clean every time I've used Logic. I like it.
I won't lie. Yeah, I will say organization wise, Logic has the cleanest way of organizing.
Bro, I click the drop down in the track and I see all of the playlists. Like, yeah, no. Go ahead.
And a couple of weeks ago, I posted I gotta shout him out too. The FL Studio recording concept that we made.
Yeah, that's a kid.
I gotta find him.
You gotta find him. I'm gonna put up the video though.
No, the video's up. By now it is.
What?
I see what you mean.
I'm gonna put up the video of the actual.
Yeah, he was trying to help you.
It's already up.
Okay. Cool. Continue.
It's already up. All right. So if you go on the HMD page, it should be up. But I'm saying, you just made it so hot.
No, I didn't make it hot. I was just like, wait, what's happening?
And I'm gonna put up.
Go ahead.
It is up, bro.
Yeah, you're right.
We're in December right now.
We're in the future.
Oh my god. But If that was to get implemented, I believe FL Studio would be the all-around best DAW ever.
I think it would take Logic's place.
Can I say something? It definitely spanking Logic. Let me tell you something about you.
How we say how Logic is the best all around.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, I agree with that.
FL would be number one.
I agree with that.
No, because right now it's Logic.
Wow.
If FL could record,
all around. Let me say this about him and I. Him and I had the biggest argument on earth the other day. Because he called me with some bull.
Nah, I ain't gonna lie, you got me pissed. I don't even want to talk about it, bro. I really don't want to talk about this.
Long story short, I won't say my argument. I won't say yours. Long story short, it was just about his argument about how FL Studios is better to record it. That's all I'm gonna say. That's what he called me with.
Better for me not to record in. You hear yourself? Yo, we're not doing this. I never said FL was better to record in.
So what you said?
I did not say. I'm not going to start this argument.
So
You're baiting me.
I know you lied.
You're baiting me.
You did. That was your argument.
I didn't say better to record in. I said the modularity and the just easy way of moving shit around in FL is better for me to vocal produce in.
Okay.
Because I can literally damn near produce the physical vocal. Like, it's so easy to move around and shit like that, add effects to it, all that. Bro, get off. Nah, I don't want to talk about this.
And I literally said,
no.
The whole time I kept saying,
man,
what are you doing?
This has been a Audionerds podcast.
And he couldn't tell me what was so different. I was like, what are you doing? Because he keeps saying, I can manipulate the whole audio file. I said, okay.
How so?
I didn't say that one. Look.
All right, we don't have to do it. But me and him, I ain't gonna lie. We was going blow for blow.
How was y'all days, man?
Man, today, as of day number 30, not using Pro Tools, pretty good.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. I swear.
I still use Pro Tools, bro.
I hope y'all never have to collaborate with any profession on any professional level. I hope not.
You think I won't look Mike Dean in his face and just be like, listen, bro, I love you, but you dead gotta bounce that shit out and send me the stem so I can use it in Ableton, bro.
You are not telling Mike Dean you're going to have to bounce out that Pro 2 session so that I can get this in Ableton.
Mike, if you don't want me to go looking for other samples, to not using R-Bass and all that stuff, you're going to bounce out them stems and you're going to send it to me in Ableton, okay?
That was a deep engineer joke.
I love you. Love you. Appreciate you.
Mike Dean was like, why y'all putting plugins on y'all
I'm never going to let it go, bro.
Pick better samples.
I'm just
not. Well, damn, I can't. I was like, damn, Mike, I can't put like an R-Bass on a little something, like a little. I ain't going to hold you. Mike Dean said that. I ain't going to lie. It made me go,
I'm not going to lie. Ever since 12 dropped, Ableton, as usual, slow to the uptake. They just let us like live and sink in the water for like a good half a year until we get some new updates. Y'all got any new updates in y'all dog?
FL?
We get updates past couple months. You and Pro Tools and FL.
We got
y'all got healthy updates. I love that
MIDI effects, which I don't really.
What are they doing?
I don't.
And that's not even a shot to Pro Tools. Like, what are you doing, bro?
Can I be honest with you? I always wonder with them is like, who do y'all talking to?
Who are you listening to?
Who y'all like? Where y'all getting this
information? Yeah,
I'm like, because literally everybody was like, yo, they was in the comment section. Somebody was like, just fix the piano roll. Like, that's all you want. I don't know where they got that idea from.
There's like one person in the North Pole just like, MIDI effects. I need MIDI effects.
I was like, what?
Who asked for this?
And it's kind of like, I mean, it's a cool idea.
We get it. Yeah, for sure.
Like, I got it, but I was like, I'm not gonna really use this.
Yeah,
and I'm a producer.
There's no reason to like, the foundation isn't there for me to be like, this is the next step. I got to still do step one, and step one still needs work.
Yeah, step one still needs work. So I was just like, and like I said, I love them at their. I just wonder who they talk to like get like, okay, this is the next idea we should work on. Yeah. Like when it comes to, especially in the production side, I like that they're trying. I'm very happy. Like, oh, thank you.
Yeah, they're trying new things.
But it's like, what's happening here? Like, why did you MIDI effects? Like, and it's like 5 different plugins. I was like watching it, and then there's really no content for it. Just a guy, like a voiceover, like new in MIDI effects. I was like, yo, we gotta make this a little cooler than that, y'all. Like
switch it up.
You want to know FL's new updates, man?
What's going on with that?
So we just got a few new plugins, which I'm excited about. But one of the bigger pieces of news, and you know what? I don't like the narrative that FL or Image Line is broke.
Well,
I swear we don't.
That does go around a lot. That they don't have money, or they trying to make money.
That either though.
It's BS. We really got
facts. Pull out the chain on them.
We have. Where's the chains?
Where's the Ableton chain? Where's the Pro Tools chain?
You hear that chain? I know they hear that chain on that microphone. Don't get me started.
What are we? What you trying to say? What are you trying to say? You gave me this chain, remember?
I did not give you that chain.
Yes, you did. We got video.
It was a joke.
We got video.
You bought it and then I changed you.
I bought it?
Larry O really is the one who got you that chain.
Ladies and gentlemen, this has been the Audionerds podcast.
Larry O got you that chain.
What are you trying to say
Shout
about
out
Larry
Larry O podcast.
If you insinuated that this is not real, what does it say about Larry O?
Stop trying that. So don't try that.
No, I'll play.
That's a nasty try.
So ImageLine,
The acquisition.
we just acquired a company called MSXII. They're a sample pack company, and they made a bunch of crazy sample. I don't know if y'all ever use them. MSXII, they're big. I know. I bought a few packs from them way back then, but they have this huge library of just royalty-free shit.
Yeah.
They're on her album. They're on Amigos album. They got Super Bowl. They're
shit.
like in that world.
Yeah.
So basically,
Almost like
ImageLine
a
acquired
Cymatics.
them to integrate all of their packs into the FL Cloud. I feel like that's a big deal because it's starting to almost validate what the FL Cloud is as a fierce like Splice
Are
competitor.
they charging y'all yet?
Yeah, they're charging for the cloud. The
How
cloud's
much
like-
is it?
I got it for the year, so it was like $50 a year. But I think
Wow.
it's really like I think it's like $12.99 a month, maybe.
Wow. 50 a
How are
year?
they charging y'all 50 a year?
It was for the
that?
first year, so it's like 50
Oh,
for the
it's
first
Like
year.
a deal
Oh, probably
type
like
thing.
100 a year.
I was like,
Still,
yo,
though,
how you charging?
even then
No,
is like...
But they
I'm
know
gonna
their
follow the
users. Their users
That's
are
what I'm
not.
saying. That's fire.
Their users are not accustomed to paying for like things.
Yeah, they can't
So they
alienate them.
They got to slow roll that before they do that.
So
with
it'll
their
be
user base.
$79.99 a year, but it's really for the first year we got it for $49.99.
It's actually
I
good.
think monthly it's like $10. Yeah, it's $10 a month.
Golly.
I mean,
It's
shit.
cheaper than Splice.
That's
cheaper than
fire.
Spotify. That's crazy.
That's fire.
Shout out to it, and it comes with DistroKid. So
80 a
what are
year,
we talking
bro?
about?
We pay 30 a month. I'm trying to figure out what we.
That's
got.
what I'm saying. I'm like, what's going on?
Hey man,
Yeah, I paid 700 one
and
time.
that's just for FL Cloud. That's not for
the actual
the
door.
actual door.
What, you talking about? Oh, for the door?
You didn't pay. Excuse me. You didn't pay for the update.
Yeah, I did. I paid what, $350 because I already am an owner of. I know that sounds crazy, but I'm already an owner of 11.
They charge you $350 for the update.
That's nasty.
I'm not gonna lie to you, bro.
$350.
I've
That's
never-
a whole
I
nother
don't like
dog.
that. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie.
I've
That's
never,
OD.
I've never
Can I tell
not
you
once defended it. Real quick,
I
I've
don't
never
like
not
that.
once defended it. I'm just saying, $700 is too much for a door. I love y'all, but it is. 400 and change, 350 and change, whatever. It's too much for when you already own the door and it's like, the discounted update. Ableton, I'm just saying, there's people that's willing to have discussions. Just listen to us, and how about you talk to us? That's cool.
Or get
Okay.
cracked. Does
That too.
Ableton Live
Don't do that.
12s I'm kidding.
Okay,
It's a joke.
I know,
Joke.
but yeah, there's
The Ableton Live 12, but it's a history joke because over.
Getting cracked is crazy.
No.
Crack,
trying to
crack.
clean it.
No, because we're gonna be real.
I drag it.
10
I drag
years,
it.
15 years ago, when something was too expensive, what did people do? When
Crack them
Nexus
hoes.
was $500,
Crack.
Omnisphere $500,
Boy, did that
crack.
Ableton $300.
Crack.
Not the drug.
Do not
Shout
crack.
out
Do not.
R.I.P. Ronald Reagan.
Do not.
Ableton crack.
Yo, the way your brain doesn't work, I hate it.
Ableton
Do
Live.
not crack
tier.
software plugins, please.
No,
y'all.
please don't do that.
Can I be honest
It's
with
not
you?
cool anymore.
Can I be honest with you? There's
It's
a
not.
speech from Chris Lord Algae that I want to play so bad. When he talks about cracking plugins, bro.
Stop it. No, we're not playing
He
that.
was-
Because he was up there with the most cracked plugins out there.
Yeah, cause he was
That's
early
probably,
to the
yeah.
game, bro. But his speech about not cracking plugins is one
Yo,
of the greatest
fire.
don't crack plugin speech. He was
Fire.
like, "Don't fucking do it." Yeah, he said, "It's fucking." Yo, he went. Excuse me for cursing, but he was cursing. He went.
He was over it,
crazy.
bro. He
Y'all
was
gotta
over
watch
it.
that clip of. If there's a clip of Chris Lord Algae talking about cracking plugins.
Top 10.
Bro, that will make
Top
you never
10.
want to crack a plugin again. I was like,
Top
yo,
10.
he right. Like, we gotta stop doing that. I didn't do that. I don't crack plugins. All my plugins are bought and paid for. Or
Ableton.
NFR'd.
I'm happy for you. I got a crack. I'll talk about it. It's or I had a crack. Pause. There was a plugin that was just discontinued that they weren't selling anymore.
Drip.
No. Drip is still
Yo, I ain't gonna lie. I was mad the other day. I opened a session, had Drip on. I was like, it was like,
it was
not working.
It was Eteral's Orchestral. I don't know if it's back, but at the time you couldn't find it anywhere. So shout out, I think Producer Plug or one of those like old websites. It was a sample pack website and everything was legit.
Right.
It was like, yo, you can't find this, but this is one of the best VSTs we love. That company went under, and the only way you could get it is by getting this cracked version. Yada yada. So
Wow.
it's like, hey man.
I mean, if you go
I don't
under,
have it anymore though. I have Mac now, so I don't even know.
if your
they
company
have it.
go under, you might as well just let the plugin off for free.
Yeah, that's what Novation
Because-
did with Novation didn't go under, but they did that with the V something. It's the synth they have. V Station and the base
V
Station.
Station.
Oh, I remember that.
They're free now. Yeah,
I remember that plugin.
they don't update it anymore. It's just free. Ableton Live 12 Suite costs $749.
$750.
I never cape for Pro Tools.
You never paid for
that.
Pro Tools?
I never paid for it either. But I never caped for Pro Tools because I don't own it. All right, I know we're talking about a lot about crack plugins. But Pro Tools, for a perpetual license of Pro Tools with the interface is for $500 right now.
Yep.
That is OD. That's a
Ableton
deal.
is $750.
I want you to hear that. I want you to hear that correctly.
You know what I can do with $750?
I can get Pro Tools and an M box. For $500.
I could buy a mic. I could buy soap, bro. I could buy something fire.
What? I could buy Arizona's for a whole high school.
All right. See, you gotta want better for yourself.
No, I'm trying to give back to the kids.
You're gonna
500
not
Arizonas.
for Arizona's. You're gonna give them all diabetes. Freaking.
You're saying everybody that drinks Arizona's has diabetes?
No, I'm saying Arizona's are very unhealthy for you.
They're very sugary.
I know, but
you know they started a.
is
They
that
started
not part of your
alcoholic.
DNA?
They started an alcoholic beverage.
Yes, and I'm glad I got it out of my DNA. Like they're not a part of it anymore. Why would I give that back to the kids?
They started an alcoholic
people get rich
beverage.
and start forgetting their roots.
I am not rich.
I'm kidding.
That narrative is not
You
being
started it.
perpetuated.
Did you pre-start it?
How did I start that narrative?
On Flowers Freestyle. Produced
I just
by
had
me.
$1 million year. What a fucking life.
You produced that? Yeah.
That was a great plot twist. I'm not
I
gonna
gotta
lie.
get you out of my life,
I'm not
bro.
gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. He packed you up.
You lucky because when you ducking smoke from us.
Arizona got an alcoholic beverage out. I was just put on the other day.
Wrong podcast. All right, wrong
Ain't it
podcast.
crazy? Yeah, I know,
Nah, I
wrong
ain't gonna lie,
podcast. But this is
more
crazy to think
engineers
about.
should drink alcohol.
All right, we're trying here.
Because I feel like engineers
Reach.
aren't. It's not a reach.
Yes, it is.
Some of y'all have. I'm not some. Some of y'all
You better.
meeting y'all feels like we're meeting NPCs. Not like I mean, when you go to a studio, some
true.
engineers be like very like robot-y almost.
Yeah, because that's what we needed to do. I just
want to see more personality from my engineers.
Nah, I don't think you want it. I don't think you want that.
Oh yeah, no. There's a few engineers. I'll tell you, one of the greatest personalities I've ever met in person was our guy. And we talk about him every episode. Jesse Ray Ernster.
Oh, Jesse
That's
Ray's
the
one of
guy
the-
I'd party with.
I'd party. Yeah, that guy.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, but that's you talking about a recording engineer. We're not talking about like a mix engineer just chilling. You talking about a recording engineer when you walk
engineers,
into.
when I say engineer, I mean everything.
All the engineers most of the engineers we met have been super cool. Like when we meet them, like, oh, they're super.
No, I mean
cool.
in like studio settings.
Right, that's what I'm saying. For me, when it comes to a recording engineer, in the back of my mind, I'm just like, yo, bro, you got them here to do a job. Like they're feeling you out, and they just want to cater to you. It's like I don't need you to be like, yo, bro, what's good? Like you don't need that in a recording engineer. I need somebody that's going to do the job, but knows how to just like compliment like the vibe.
Yeah,
like that's it. I don't really want you to have. I don't really think you would want somebody to like. You know what I mean? Like be too much like in a session. You want somebody that's like what you call it. Remember I won't say who, but in LA the sessions we had.
Which one?
I'm trying to not say no names. I really don't want to say no names.
With those guys.
Yeah, there you go. That session. Remember the engineer that was there was an older dude, right?
Yeah.
And he was just right. Like he gave us everything we needed. He was calm. He was cool. We laughed here and there.
It's funny because I've worked with those guys with another engineer, young engineer, and boy, that was like a blast too.
Oh, it's fun.
I like my outgoing engineers, man.
You like young engineers that are good.
No, because one of my favorite engineers, especially my favorite engineer in New York, that like for tracking is an older dude. I don't know his age, but older than me, I'll say. And it took a little bit, like a little poking to like, get his personality, but I rock with him. Shout out to my boy Ryan, man.
Where you met him at?
I met him at Acosta Park.
Oh, Acosta.
And then,
God damn, you was in
That's
Acosta.
his joint. That's his joint.
Yeah, man, that joint's in the Hudson. I ain't gonna lie, this free advertisement for Acosta. I love that studio.
Apparently.
Shout out
Jesus
Acosta.
Christ. All right, well, you can have that. I mean, I'm like torn between the two because I do want a little bit of. I want somebody that compliments my vibe, like at a recording studio.
Professional too, yeah.
But I also want somebody that's just like, yo, I really need you to do the job though, like at the same time.
Nah, because at the same time, I'm very, I'm very ADD. Like I do veer off, but I do sometimes need that freedom to look away or not. Don't hit me with the, you gotta get the job done.
No.
That's what it felt like. It was like,
no. I'm saying,
don't tell me how to spend my time.
No. I'm not saying the engineer's like, we got to get this done. No, I'm saying the engineer, I said, I just want somebody that can just get the job done. Like that's capable. Yeah, he's cool, but you don't got to say nothing to me. Literally, if I'm chilling, you ain't got to say, yo, what we doing? You just chill. Be like, we chilling.
I'm with it.
That's it.
I think it's because I also understand engineering language. I'll sit for an hour in my 12-hour session, just
And
chop
talk.
it up. Yeah.
I love that.
Because that'll brainstorm something, or you'll put me onto something. There's so much to learn.
Yeah.
I get, as an artist, strictly, you may not have much to talk about with the engineer.
Right.
But I know every engineer in the world, audio-wise, I have something in common with. And
Oh,
that's
for sure.
Just knowing something. So it's like there's something to build off of with that.
I'm more hyped to talk to the engineer in the session than anybody when I get there. Because
It depends who's there.
Huh?
It depends who's there. If Beyonce there, I'm more hyped to talk to Beyonce.
Well, I mean, obviously. If Beyonce walks in that session, I'll be honest, I wouldn't say a word.
I'm shutting up.
I'm
That's
not
happened.
saying a word.
Where
look
somebody
at us.
has walked in.
Look at that. We both agree on that. I wouldn't say nothing.
She got, unless she, hi.
Right. Wow, that's
There
what
was
is that?
one, and I will not say her name, but there's one mega star that I met one time, and I almost got a hug, and I'm not going to even talk.
Yo, I ain't gonna lie, that is wild.
It was one of those, it's like, so nice to meet you, and then it was, I can't even talk about it because it'll give away who it is.
Okay, don't do it,
was
don't
like,
do it.
Shout out to her. She said, yo, next time I see you, I got you. Like, I promise. It's gonna make sense after. I promise it's gonna make sense.
Yo, me and Courtney look at each other like,
It's gonna make so much sense.
what do you mean? She said, yo, next time I got you.
It'll make sense when I tell you. But it was something spiritual, that's all.
What?
It was something spiritual. It was like she had her beads on. Like,
This is just sounding worse.
I'm into like healing. She
This
wasn't
is
doing that
LA.
with anyone. It is
Very
LA.
LA. It gets very LA.
Once you tell me a girl got crystals or beads, LA,
Yeah.
like
It's
it's like,
very
all right,
LA.
you in LA.
Am I like healing crystal? Like she wasn't hugging nobody. Her manager, nobody in the room. She was just like it was handshakes and shit like that. I was like, oh, nice.
Okay.
I love her to death though. One of my favorite artists.
Okay.
I feel like you had a question you wanted to bring to us. My brother.
Hey man,
He did?
I think this is very un-audio, but very on par with audio.
Okay.
I think we're in an era where what laptop do you have?
I have a MacBook
Air?
No, Pro 2021.
Is it
Oh, that's
Intel
right. You
or
got a
Mac?
Pro.
M1.
It's M1.
M1.
You have an M3, M2.
I have an M2 Mac Mini,
Uh-huh.
and then at my audio laptop, which I need to upgrade, is an M1.
You don't, because my take.
M1 20.
Yes, I have an M1 Max as well.
Oh, I have an M1
These
Pro
are
Max.
aging too good.
Yeah.
What do you mean they're aging too good?
You don't think the laptops are like the M1, like the M line is aging really well?
I'm
well.
hearing people saying that it's better than the M2s and M3s. I've been hearing
that's
that.
what I'm saying. Like,
I just need more
this
RAM.
isn't. Oh yeah, you
I
should have
messed
maxed out like me,
Yeah,
bro.
I messed up.
Come on,
I messed
come on,
up.
bro. Big
But
bro.
yeah,
no,
I've been hearing
these
that those
these
are better.
Aging very
The M1s.
well, and I haven't
Insanely.
seen. It's not like when you had an Intel laptop. Shout out to Intel, but it's not like when you had Intel. Like the i9 comes out and it's like this huge jump.
Right.
Yeah.
It's like the M. I feel like they're almost knocking them out too fast. The M2s
Yeah.
and M3. They're all M4s coming out soon.
I know. Stop.
These are aging well. I think the only upgrade I would get is just to get a 16-inch.
Yeah.
But if I had to keep this for the next 10 years, I think I would be fine.
No, they
10
hold.
is crazy.
They hold.
Oh well, you got 64 gigs of RAM. See, that's where I messed
64
up.
gigs of RAM. I got,
Yeah.
and the thing is, if I do upgrade, it's up because I'm gonna stay maybe M1, M2, but I'm getting the 96 RAM, 8 terabyte.
Yeah, I wanna
like
try-
I
I
want
wanna
to
try
max it.
one of
I'm
those.
never touching this.
Right.
Like, the only time I
Yeah.
ever need to get this replaced is if a screen cracks or some God forbid.
Yeah.
The only thing I want is I wish I did was just up my RAM. That's it. Cause I'm good. My plugins, I don't be getting like when I'm in mix mode, I drop
Dropouts
my
and
samples
stuff,
down to
yeah.
512. I'm good. I don't get any cracks. Like, you know what I mean? Like, everything is
Yeah.
good. Like, my whole system runs. It's just, I just wish I just got more RAM. That's about it. That's the only
It
thing
is
I messed
not-
up
it's
on.
not, yeah.
Because 32 gigs of RAM always served me well for years. But now, I think with these newer plugins, I was like, ooh, I just need a
64.
little bit more.
I'm gonna be federal. This is gonna sound very federal.
Okay.
But this is a discussion. I found out that Apple is getting sued. Apple's getting sued a lot. That's all I'm gonna say. They're getting sued for antitrust laws, all of that.
Okay.
They're getting sued for USB-C. There's laws about everything. You know what? Like, I don't care about any of that. With all due respect, I think because they're getting sued essentially because they said their ecosystem is
It's
too
monopoly.
close. But it's not.
Okay.
To me. Because
Yeah.
if the Apple Watch is a accessory to this, and I just so happen to make it linked to the same computer that I make in the same laptop, because I have an ecosystem doesn't make me a monopoly. And if that's the case, then Native Instruments, I'm sorry. But
Right.
my question is, I don't care about USB-C. Why can't y'all get them to make removable RAM again? Like, that's what I need y'all to sue
Because
them for.
they want our money.
No, that's
Yeah.
what I'm saying. If y'all gonna sue them for anything, the RAM price for MacBooks is predatory.
Yeah.
The pricing to go up, like, To upgrade to the 64 gigs probably was an extra $1,400.
That's ridiculous.
And in order to get that, I have to get the M3 Max, so that's an extra $200.
Ridiculous.
And guess what? They don't make 64 gig RAM joints with 1 terabyte laptops.
No.
So you gotta up that.
You have to.
Yeah.
That is in. Let me go to Apple.com. Y'all talk for a minute. Let me go to Apple.
They lock you for context what Levens is referring to, and sorry Apple, but shout out to you, just trying to keep people on the informed.
I'm never leaving.
Yeah, for sure.
Crazy.
But for what Levens is referring to, you know, you could, just like any other PC and laptop back in the day, up to probably about like 2022, late 2022, you could customize Macs, M1s, M2s, I think to a certain degree, with any bells and whistles that were available to you at the time. Around the start of the M3, or when that was coming out, they started separating the different tiers. Like, essentially, each piece, you can't just take a big piece from like one joint and just put it into like a 16 or like a 14 inch.
Right.
You have to, like, a 14 inch will max out 32 RAM, something, the core processors. You want a better processor, you want a better RAM, you got to go up to the next, you got to go M Max.
Yeah.
If I'm not mistaken,
It's kind of crazy.
If I'm not mistaken, there's a certain configuration you cannot get without going up to
Without
16
going
inches.
out to Max,
which is crazy.
Yeah.
I'll tell you,
It's genius, to be honest.
It's wild,
Up it
yeah,
on
but it's
Mac,
true.
right? If you wanted to get the Max configuration, first of all, it costs almost $8,000.
Yeah.
After tax and everything, is almost $8,000
For what?
For the Max configuration.
Basic configuration, yeah.
On your
not the
laptop?
basic.
On a
Of
laptop?
the Max?
The maximum configuration on a MacBook Pro.
on a tier, yeah, it's $8,000.
on a
yeah.
Almost
laptop?
$8,000. Yeah. Or you can get it for $599 a month for 12 months. 8 terabytes.
Love it.
That's a BMW.
Obviously, this is that's a 05 Honda. That's a couple whole 05
500s,
Hondas.
yeah, about to
That's
say.
more than my mother's lease.
Bro.
On a car.
Let me read this to you.
Holy.
This is the maximum, so let's be real. But 8
For context.
terabytes, the gap between 1 terabyte of SSD and 8 terabyte, which is 1 terabyte is the minimum you can get on the Pro 16 inch.
Yeah. SSD.
SSD.
Uh-huh.
The storage. The only storage option you can get is SSD. The gap is $2,200. From 1
Christ.
to 8. The gap between the minimum amount of RAM you can get on a 16-inch M3
64?
on a Max M3 Max is 48 gigs. And the gap between that and its maximum, which is 128 gigs of RAM.
Yep.
That's a weird number. 48 gigs max?
Yeah, 48.
Because they want to give you 64 as a baseline, I guess. I don't know why. 48 is weird.
Well, no, 48. I think because they're doing it in increments of. They're not doing it.
12.
12 now, yeah. 12.
That's what I'm saying. That's what's weird. Usually it's in increments of 8.
No, it's
RAM was always in increments of
it's an
8.
increment of 16. Yeah,
Yeah, it's usually
double it.
16, not
32 to 48.
I come from an old school. Sorry.
Yeah, so it's 8,
I come from 8
16,
gigs
and
of RAM.
30,
That
yeah.
was the thing. Yeah.
But now they're doing it in 12s because there was a 96 option as well.
Yep.
Yeah. So they just changed the game in that too.
But
when
so the gap between 48 and 128 is $1,000. The gap
Jesus.
between a terabyte to 8 terabyte is $2,200, and they have the absolute audacity to want to give you if you want Final Cut or Logic, we could just throw that on there for extra, $400.
all right.
Wow. Wait, hold on. It really says 400?
So Final Cut Pro is $300 and Logic is $200.
Wow.
Keep it
I
in-
don't know
Logic
how.
is only 200. How much is Logic
I-
like
I-
regular?
it's $200.
$200?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm about to
Logic
say.
is $200?
Yeah.
I was wondering. I'm about to say, like, is it cheaper
I
when you
do
get it
own
that
it.
way versus on
No,
the
it's
thing?
200. It's 200.
Wow.
No, Logic is cheap because I do own it myself. And I know I ain't paid that much. FL charged me twice. I will always bring that up. For some reason, they charge me twice.
You know what? I'm gonna hit them. I'll get that right for you. Good.
They don't like you.
You sure?
Wow.
I don't know. I just wanted to say
I
that.
ain't
I
gonna
was
lie,
just being an
if
asshole.
Image Line was
Sorry.
to come out and say they don't like me, it would be bad for them. That's all I'm gonna say. Not
Damn,
for me.
that
It's
worries me.
just
Get
people
outta
gonna
here.
look at
How
y'all
I
like,
say that worries
no,
me.
because with all due respect,
Okay.
I champion that community
I was
so
kidding,
much.
dude. I was
You
kidding,
do,
by
you
the way.
do.
I champion Image Line so much. If they was to come out and just slight me like that, it's gonna be like, word? That's what y'all like. Come on.
What door you going to?
Huh? Oh, Logic. Easy.
You gonna be like,
I'll
now I
switch to
got to do
Logic
this.
overnight. What? I love FL to death, but I don't like that. Yeah, nah.
All right, I ain't gonna lie. That really, it
said-
really grinded
bro,
his gears. I hear you.
He said, y'all call me out? Now I got to
By the
do
way, I
this.
got you. I was kidding. I'm sorry. I'm
Yeah,
kidding. I'm kidding.
bro,
I'm kidding.
straight.
Left side. Do you have an engineer for us?
Indeed, I actually do.
So you want to pick an engineer of the week right now?
We are doing
I
our
like
engineer
this
of the week.
because it's finally like kind of like I don't know. I just like it. I just like it.
It's really good. So as a matter of fact, here he is right
Dang,
here.
I got somebody else too.
So this young studious lad, he's not super young, but he's a young man. He is known for a lot of hip hop classics, specifically from one artist. If you guys have been keeping up with the beef that's been going on in hip hop, specifically with the big three. This young man is J. Cole's engineer. Has been his engineer since, I don't know how far back it goes, but at least as far as 2014 Forest Hills Drive. My engineer of the week is Juro Mez Davis.
Oh, Mez?
For his work on...
Yo, you went crazy, bro. I'm like, yo, it's Mez.
I gotta give him a nice little
Shout out to
introduction.
Mez. I did get to see him.
Shout out to Mez.
Shout out.
At Dreamville. He's such a dope.
Oh, he's a
dude,
sweet
we had to
dude.
interview him, right?
Yeah, we
I'll
went
be
back
down for that.
in our first NAM, second NAM, whatever, when we were just kind of talking to him and stuff like that.
my gosh,
He's the one who
yes.
made me start doing more multi-banding on vocals.
Really?
Yep. It was him,
Interesting.
because that's what he mentioned. He was like, literally, I've been using more multi-banding on vocals lately than ever.
And I love his work on rap, on rap vocals. He's done such hits such as No Role Models, Power Trip, Wet Dreams, Crooked Smile, Middle Child, and of course, my personal favorite from My Delete Later, HYB. Love that song.
Question: Do you know if he did 7 Minute Drill?
Oh, for sure.
I feel like he must have.
Because I'm gonna be honest with you, when I heard,
Let's look it up.
when I heard J. Cole's vocal on the first section, I was like, I ripped the vocal for a reference. I ripped it because I was like, the vocal sounds so, bro. It's like a perfect rap vocal. Like when I was in my AirPods, I was like, it's so clean. It's so like it doesn't hurt. It was loud. It was present.
Let's see.
It was the right amount of brightness. Like I really liked the vocal mix. So if that was Mez, shout out Mez.
That indeed was Juro Mez Davis.
Yo,
on
Mez is the
7
man.
Minute
I ain't
Drill.
gonna lie.
Shout out to Mez. Shout out to who produced that record. It was Conductor Williams.
T minus.
Oh, shout out to T minus.
I got to meet him too, bro.
Yo, how was that?
I fuck with T minus.
T is dope.
Chill. I never seen him speak before. I don't know.
T is dope. He's
But
such a cool
chill as
guy.
hell. That day he told a story.
Wow.
That 7 Minute Drill is called 7 Minute Drill because they did the song in 7 minutes. He did the beat in 7 minutes. Then Cole was like, "Give me 7 minutes to write."
Wow.
Yeah, because they do that drill. Like it's a drill.
Yes,
that they
he
do
said.
in
I've heard him say that.
And then
spoke on
it was
it.
like, I want to do it again. And then that's when the Conductor beat came in, and
And then he did it. Okay.
another 7 minutes.
All right, well, we got to wrap this up. I appreciate you. This has been the My Audio Nerds podcast for audio nerds like yourself. Please make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Remember, one lucky person in the comment section is going to get that gold VIP Rosetta EQ or compressor.
And if you
Put
haven't
your-
already, put your @ name in the comment sections.
Thank you very much. And also,
If you haven't already, then please become a paid member. We have a lot of goodies for you. You know, money in the store, products. What else we got?
mixing and mastering videos, exclusive episodes.
Yes, sir.
Whole lot of game.
We're gonna start to shout out a lot of our members. Some of you are actually creeping up on that black disc. I believe once again, David Fields. I know he's like, bro, like let's go. We mentioned him mad times already.
Almost there. Yeah.
But I gotta get the rest of y'all and get a list together and really see where the leaderboard is. But it's just that I just knew David had actually shotted himself out and was like, I am that close.
For sure.
So I'm gonna look at everybody else, but yeah, definitely gonna start shouting out our members.
And shouts out to y'all already who have subscribed, who are already part of the platform. Thank y'all so much, man. You already know it means a lot to us.
Big facts. And all of you that are members also, I'm gonna make sure we bring you into the podcast as far as asking us questions and giving us topics and stuff like that. That is coming. I know some people have found that little secret Instagram that they were like, what is this?
Don't worry about it yet.
Don't worry about it yet. Things are
Don't
coming.
worry about it, sweetheart. Don't worry about it, sweetheart.
Sweetheart, I ain't hear that dumb long. But this has been my Audio Nerds podcast for audio nerds like yourself. We're out of here, y'all. Peace.